No solo artist has sold more albums in U.S. history than Garth Brooks at 128 million albums. Now he's ready to play Nashville for the first time since 1998, with proceeds going to flood relief. The Mid-State audience responded by buying over 140,000 tickets in one day, expanding his original single date to 9 shows over 6 days. With the affordable $25 tickets, Garth helped raise over $3.5 million for flood relief. We caught up with him to talk about why he's doing this series of concerts, kicking off next week at Bridgestone Arena.
I'm here with Mr. Garth Brooks, the #1 selling solo artist in the history of the United States. And you're here today, I know that's a big title, and you are here today to announce giving something to Nashville. Talk about the first time you saw the devastation and how it hit you and when you knew you needed to do something.
Well, you know you need to do something the second you see it. It's just what is it and when is it? And thank God, you know, a lot of paths were lit by fellow artists like Tim and Faith who showed us how to do this, you know, and Little Taylor, you know, with her donation, and Paisley and these guys, wonderful people that showed a light. And then as far as residents and citizens of this state, which we are, which Miss Sherwood and I are, we also got to see by example how to help your neighbor. So we're putting the two together, and we're doing it around Christmas, and we think it's going to be a great time, and hopefully it's just going to be a love fest where the people that need the money get it.
Sometimes I thank God.
Here with Trisha Yearwood. Now, this is such a great announcement today that you and your husband are doing a big show coming to Nashville. Talk a little bit about, now you spent a lot of time here during your music career when you came to Nashville and in the beginnings, and you had mentioned earlier that you saw a lot of devastation in places that you recognized underwater and how that really hit you.
Well, you know, I guess that, you know, I didn't realize that we had this sort of levee system. I didn't know that we had the potential for this. I didn't know our history, that this had happened 100 years ago. You know, I didn't know that. So I was just shocked to see that the obvious things like the Opryland Hotel and the Ryman and the Grand Ole Opry, that, you know, that kind of stuff. But I live in Brentwood, and to see like the YMCA, which is 2 miles down the road from my house, water on top of the cars, I just, you know, it just didn't occur to me that that could even happen. So it was really an eye-opening thing for me just to see what it was like, and to see downtown just, you know, up to the tops of the doors in water. I just was looking at it in disbelief, like, that can't be real.
You're doing a really big show right now, currently in Las Vegas. What can we expect different about your arena show that you and Miss Yearwood are doing?
Well, I got to tell you, the one in Vegas is me and a guitar, and it's just my life, and we talk a lot, and we interact with the crowd a lot and take questions. This is going to be a runaway freight train. It's going to be loud, bright. It's going to be stupid, silly, hilarious, and it's going to be loud. Did I mention loud yet? It's going to be very loud. So I'm excited.
That's exciting, and it must be a joyful feeling to know that, you know, there's lots of things you could do to help. You guys could write a check. It would be very easy, and you could go out and physically help, but you guys are doing what you do best. How is that feeling?
Yeah, I mean, everyone in the building is going to be that way. Everyone that gives is going to be doing what they do best. Everyone that plays is going to be doing what they do best. The building has cut us an amazing deal because it's Tennessee helping Tennessee. So these people are all coming for the right reasons, and because of that, like I said, it's going to be a love fest, and only good things are going to happen.
And ticket prices are going to be where people can afford them, but yet you guys are doing it to raise money, so talk about that.
Well, we're excited. You know, when you're trying to pick a ticket price, the more you ask, the more you can raise. But in these economic times, too, you want people to be able to bring their families and have fun, because after all, bottom line, it is a Garth Brooks show. And that's always been our philosophy, is the more people that can come see it, the better. Everyone gets to sing, everyone's in good spirits. So we decided on a $25 ticket, figuring that the math would be easy for a $25 ticket. A family of 4, there's $100, but know that every penny of that $100, not proceeds, every penny of that $100 is going to go to these people that need it.
It's going to be fun because we're all going to be there for the same reason. So I'm, you know, more than ever encouraging. I mean, I would always encourage somebody to buy a ticket at my show, but more than ever, you know, buy this ticket because of what it's going to do.
'Cause I got friends in low places.
Talk about music, because I'm looking for some new Garth music. When can we expect that?
You know, I don't know. Sandy and Miss Sherwood and I have made this pact that we're going to take care of our children, and our youngest is a freshman. So new records or new tours, those things are still 4 or 5 years off in the distance. But for us this Christmas, we're gonna have to bring something cool to it. So we're going to go home and go to work on it now.
All right, there we go. Well, Garth Brooks, you heard it here on Inside Music Row. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the help.
This is also wonderful in the sense that it sends an important message that we need to keep repeating, that Nashville is open for business, that Nashville remains Music City. It is the place to come and hear the best music in the world. And it's just a huge message about Nashville being, I think, the place to visit, the place to come to and enjoy music, and we're just very thankful for all that.
Garth is still playing the Wynn Las Vegas in a very intimate acoustical show. However, this is one of the very rare opportunities to see Garth with his live band, which gave him his reputation of being a legendary entertainer. The shows begin next Thursday and run through the 22nd. We still have lots more ahead. We'll visit with Faith Hill and Martina McBride next for a very special show to benefit babies. We'll be right back.